Today, I will be showing you this amazing strategy that gives a lot of winning signals. This strategy made 83% win rate within a short period of time, and I would really tell you that it is one of the best on the channel. For those that have been emailing us for a spreadsheet, we would be publishing a spreadsheet that would be updated daily on the best strategy on the channel. So please, exercise patience as we would be publishing it by next week. We are currently tied up with a lot of work, and please avoid scammers that claim to be us using our profile picture and sending you WhatsApp number. They are scam. So we will backtest this strategy 200 times. And it is very easy to understand. I recently discovered the strategy as it uses just 2 indicators, which makes it very easy and user-friendly for beginners. I will backtest it 200 times with an initial account size of $1,000. The risk-to-reward ratio is at 1:1.8, so be rest assured to make profit every week with this strategy. Please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, as it really helps the channel. Okay guys, so for today's strategy, we are using the Euro United States dollar and we are on the 5 minutes time frame. I will be showing you combination of 2 good indicators that really make money when trading crypto, Forex or stocks. Let us quickly add the indicators to our chart. So for this strategy, we would be using 2 indicators, as one shows the general trend in the market, while the other shows when the market has reached an all-time high, for possible bearish continuation or all-time lows for possible bullish continuation. So go ahead and bring up the indicator panel and search for the super trend indicator by Kivink Asbilgic. This would be our first and main indicator for the strategy, and for the second indicator, go ahead and search for price action. Then you need to look for this indicator by Fusion Turtle Trader. So let's quickly go over to what the indicators will be doing, as we would later reveal how to use them later in the video for the strategy. So for this super trend, this indicator is really a good one as it identifies the general trend in the market. The indicator is easy to use and gives an accurate reading about an ongoing trend. It is constructed with 2 parameters, namely period and multiplier. The average true range plays an important role in supertrend, as the indicator uses ATR to calculate its value. The ATR signals the degree of price volatility, so this would really be telling us when we are in a bullish or bearish trend. Now go ahead and double click on the indicator, so we would adjust the settings. Now I want you to change the ATR period to 50, as that would be all we would be touching on this indicator. The style settings looks okay for the strategy. Now go ahead and click on the OK button when you're done. And for this price action, as we can see, it has a lot of scripts that tell different readings. But for this strategy, we would be using just 2 features of the indicator to get the best reading possible. So we would be using it to identify when the market has reached a bottom or peak for a certain period of time, and also be serving as our entry signal for trades, as it has its own bar color on the chart. Now let's quickly adjust the settings used in this indicator. Go ahead and bring up the indicator panel. I want you to untick all other option on the style, except the bar color and the shapes at the bottom of the setting. I want you to also change the color to in color 3 to orange and blue respectively. I want you to also change these shapes to be above bar for the green color shapes, and below bar for the red color shapes. When you are done, go ahead and click on the OK button. Now our settings are ready. Let's now quickly go over to how we would be using this strategy for the best possible entry for a buy and sell trade. The green and red moving average are the general trend in the market, as the green shows a bullish trend while the red shows a bearish trend. The green bar shows strong buying power in the market, and the red bar shows strong selling power in the market. The orange bars show possible pullback in a bullish trend or reversal towards a new trend, and the blue bars show a possible retracement in an ongoing bearish trend or a possible reversal towards a new buy trend. And before I forget, these shapes you see above and below the bar indicates when the market has reached a certain peak and bottom for a short period of time. So keep watching to find out the best possible entry for the strategy. Now let's give the condition for a valid buy signal and some errors to avoid if you must use this strategy. Now for a buy signal to be valid, we would want to get a new buy signal from the super trend indicator as our first confirmation. Then we would wait till we see the first red arrow below the candlestick in a buy trend, as this shows possible market bottom in an ongoing bullish trend, before we go ahead and wait for the next green candlestick from our price action, as we would be opening trade at the peak of that candlestick. So here we see we had a buy signal from the super trend as our first confirmation. We then waited till we got our first red arrow below the candlestick at this point, as our second second confirmation, we had to trail our buy entry to the next green candlestick as we see here, and this will be serving as our trigger candlestick to enter a buy trade. Before we move ahead to enter the buy trade at the peak of this candlestick, our stop loss will be the recent swing low, while our take profit is at 1.8 times the risk, and we see we had a successful win here. Now, if we get a buy signal together with the red arrow, we would wait till we get an orange candlestick, as we would be entering trade at the next possible green candlestick, while we are still on the bullish trend. So we see here that we had our buy signal from the super trend, and as we got this, we already had a red arrow below the candlestick, so we waited till we got a new orange candlestick, before we went ahead to place a buy stop order at the peak of this next green candlestick after the orange candlestick has been shown. Our take profit level and stop loss levels remain the same, and we see it was a successful trade. Please note that we do not enter trade when we see a green arrow in an established buy trend, as we would be avoiding trades like this. Now let's go over the condition for our short positions. For a sell trade to be valid, it is exactly the opposite of our buy entry. We would want to get a new sell signal from the super trend indicator as our first confirmation. Then we would wait till we see the first green arrow above the candlestick in a sell trend, as this shows possible market peak in an ongoing bearish trend, before we go ahead and wait for the next red candlestick from our price action, as we would be opening trade at the bottom of that candlestick. So here we see we had a sell signal from the super trend as our first confirmation. We then waited till we got our first green arrow above the candlestick at this point. As our second confirmation, we had to wait for our sell entry at the next red candlestick as we see here, and this will be serving as our trigger candlestick to enter a sell trade. Before we move ahead to enter the sell trade at the bottom of this candlestick, our stop loss will be the recent swing high, while our take profit is at 1.8 times the risk, and we see we had a successful win here. Also, if we get a sell signal together with the green arrow, we would wait till we get a blue candlestick, as we would be entering trade at the next possible red candlestick, while we are still on the bearish trend. So we see here that we had our sell signal from the super trend, and as we got this, we already had the green arrow above the candlestick, so we waited till we got a new blue candlestick, before we went ahead to place a sell stop order at the bottom of this next red candlestick after the blue candlestick has been shown. Our take profit level and stop loss levels remain the same, and we see it was a successful trade. Please note that we do not enter trade when we see a red arrow in an established sell trend, as we would be avoiding trades like this. Okay traders, I hope you understand the points for entry. Now let's go over the backtesting for the strategy, as we would be backtesting 200 trades with an initial account size of $1,000. We would be risking 1% of our capital on each trade. Let's dive into it. So we just finished the backtesting for this strategy, and we can see that the results are amazing. We had a win rate of 83% in 200 backtested trades, having won 167 trades and lost 33, which made us 267% return on investment, and I found those wonderful trade setups within 7 months, although commissions and spread fees would eat up some of the profit in real trading because it was not included in the backtest, so you definitely want to expect that number to be lower when trading live. The profit factor for this strategy is looking good, I guess, and we had 9 wins in a row against 4 losses in a row, so yeah, I'm definitely happy with these results. Okay traders, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.